Hey guys, welcome to Weekly Crypto. Today I'm going to talk about Atidium. So we talk about different dApps on the EOS platform. I talk about Ono, is a decentralized Facebook. Everpedia is like a Wikipedia. And also we talk about EOS is a decentralized e-commerce. And also meet.one is a portal to EOS ecosystem. And Karma as well, we talked about that earlier. And also Scatter is the EOS wallet, is also for identification, and you can sign transaction as well. And also Ours Pay is a global payment system, and Higher Vibes is like a job platform. So today I'm going to talk about Atidium. So Atidium is basically decentralized payment and budget management dApps or decentralized application on the EOS platform. So here you can set your budget with different color. For example, you set it for grocery, shopping, restaurant, or for guests and stuff like that. And here how it works. Basically you deposit your Ethereum token in the Ethereum dApps, and then you can put the category in different color like groceries, clothing, or shopping, and also restaurant as well. And then you can use it in different ways. For example, you can do a smart contract or direct transfer, debit card or cash withdrawn from the ATM, and you can send it to the recipient. So this is pretty cool. For example, if your kids go to go to college, right? So you want to make sure that they spend the money in groceries or books rather than alcohol or party stuff like that. Also, another thing is to, for example, you give your kids allowance, right? You don't want them to buy junk food. You want them to buy healthy food or stuff like that, right? So you can also set the criteria how you want the ATD token to be used. And also you can manage your budget, and then you can track your expenses. And because they have AI mechanism built behind that, so and also because of the volatile the cryptocurrency is a little bit volatile, you can also convert ATD token to ATD cash, and the ATD cash is pegged to the local currency, for example US dollars or Japanese yen or Swiss franc and stuff like that. So you don't have to be concerned too much about the volatility of the cryptocurrency. And also another features you can use for business is because you give a credit card to your employees for business trip. You want to make sure that they spend the money on business trip and not on something else. For example, you can set the criteria, how much they can spend for guests, how much for entertainment with the client, and all that thing. So you can also set a budget as well as the category, how you want the money to be spent. And they also here they show you different way. You can use a direct transfer, you can use a smart contract, and also you can use NFC cashier. They can use an NFC protocol using field communication to pay in millions cashier around the world. Also, you have a Ethereum debit card as well, and also an ATM machine. And I mean, this would be good if you can if they can really implement whatever they said in here. If they can implement it, this will have a utility case in the real world. It's not just a white paper or whatever paper projects, right? And also they also can they have an AI budget management advisor as well. They will give you some tips how you can spend your money. If you spend more than 20% or more money on restaurant, then the AI advisor will send you a notification that if you try to cook at home twice a week, then you will save $50 a month and 600 a year, stuff like that. They will give you some reminder. And also also you can also set up some notifications, and then the AI budget advisor will send you some real-time tips and alert like upcoming bills, excess budget or exceeding budget, stuff like that. And as we mentioned earlier, you can paint your token with different categories like gas, groceries, restaurant or eating out, stuff like that, to manage your budget or manage your payment as well. And so here they show you different use cases, personal budgeting and friends vacation and stuff like that. And so this is a pretty interesting case because this has a real world utility. Right now, if you give your kids credit card, you can only set how much money they can spend, right? But then you cannot set how they spend it. They can probably go and buy alcohol, buy a whole bunch of junk food, stuff like that. Right now, not only how much you can set how you spend it, but also what are the category they can spend. This is a pretty cool idea as well. So the airdrop is already done. So you should check your EOS wallet if you get your airdrop. And you can use Simpio's wallet to check all this thing, or you can also use EOS Park, the scanner, EOS Park, to look for the balance as well. Also, this is 60% of the tokens is already airdrop, and 20% of the token is for the team, 20% is for development and marketing. So this is the distribution. So, and the roadmap for this project is they're already done with the airdrop. September, they're going to do Atidium dApp testing with the alpha version. And on December this year, they're going to implement the AI budget advisor. So AI budget advisor, we talked about that earlier, and they will learn how the spending and earning behavior, and then they will give daily tips to the user. And also January 2019, they're going to implement the Atidium feature such as share wallet. For example, you can immediately transfer the allowance from the parents to the children, and then the reward system as well. And February 2019, the beta version of the Atidium core network and dApps is launched, and then the open source code is also released as well. And March 2019, they're going to officially launch the Atidium network full version dApps. So June 2019, they're going to partner with business. So they're going to expand to the business sector of the for the business sector. The focus will be, and then 2020, Atidium is now completely open source, decentralized payment and budget application. So here's the team and so this is a pretty interesting use case on the blockchain. So if they're going to implement what they are going to do, this has a utility in the real world settings, because a lot of times most of the projects, they are just a white paper project. They don't have a utility case at all. And also right now they're still the apps is still in development process. I wish they have a prototype so we can test it out. So but this is a pretty interesting project, but I think it's a little bit ambitious as well for mainstream adoption. So we'll see how it goes. But if the team saying what they deliver, what are they going to do, this is a good case in the real world settings. So this is just one of the dApps in EOS. So there's tons and tons of dApps on the platform. So let me know what you think about the Atidium application. Do you think you're going to use it when they release to the market, or do you think this has a real world application case, or this is just in theory, it cannot be used in practice, or this project is too ambitious at this time, because right now we are still a little bit behind in terms of mainstream adoptions. I would like to hear from you. What do you think about this project? And if you find this video helpful, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Also, please share with your friends. And make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out any upcoming airdrop, hard fork, and ICO. Remember, we the people take control of our money. Stay wise, stay safe, peace. I'm not a financial advisor. Investing in ICO has inherent risk. Please use your due diligence.